Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your weekly All Signs Tarot reading. I am looking at the week of September 22nd through to about the 28th, 2025. And as always, guys, I do want to say welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help. Also, I wanted to thank you guys for all of the love that you guys gave me last week. I did miss a week, so I do apologize for that. I was under the weather, but I am back. All right, so as always, we are going through Aries all the way through to Pisces. If you are interested in having a private reading, I do have my private readings open right now, and I do have a sale. My link is listed down below, so if you're interested in that, head on over to my website. All right, Aries, here we go. We're starting with the sun. So first card out is the sun, which is great. What does Aries have coming up for this week, please? Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Aries. The Tower. Look at that. All right. Wow. Some sort of enlightenment is coming in. This could be like a huge awakening for some of you. We've got the Six of Wands, Justice, Death. Wow. Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Six of Swords. Let me just make sure you guys can see everything. We've got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, so there's a seed here that you are planting, Aries. There's something new that you're starting. For some of you, could be a new job. I see travel this week. Others, this certainly can be a new home. The Tower can sometimes represent a building that's significant. Here you've got Justice, you've got Death. This is definitely like a house move or a job change for some of you, Aries. Now, with the Sun and the Tower coming out first, what I'm really getting with that is like enlightenment, clarity. Maybe some of you are waking up and realizing, you know, you don't want to live in a particular place any longer, or there's something like that. There's some sort of realization, or you seeing things clearly. And this is forward movement. So overall energy for the week is the Six of Swords. This is forward movement. You could be traveling a lot. For some of you, you could be traveling. I would say that this is more local, not necessarily long distance. For some of you, maybe you're traveling for work. Maybe you're making some money here this week. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Wow. Look at this. I could just keep going. So Knight of Cups, Aries. Two of Cups. Ten of Wands. So if another person, and I do apologize for any background noise. It's trash day here, so I apologize for that. But if your spouse, if another person around you, even maybe for some of you, it could be your kid. It could be an older kid for some of you. If another person has been going through something, this is you maybe giving them a lot of love, or maybe giving them a gift or presenting something to them. For some of you, this is romantic. Others, maybe It's not, but this is like a very charming, loving, open sort of vibe here. So if you're going through something, if your partner, this could be your partner doing something special for you. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting with this. For some of you, this is a gift. This is maybe spending some money, or could even be giving someone some money, or they're giving you some money. Somebody could be helping you, Aries, to move forward, because this is forward movement. So there may have been no movement, Two of Swords, like a stalemate, a blockage. But this is the universe coming in. So this is changing. If you're an Aries that was dealing with any sort of like stuck energy, situation that was just not progressing and not moving forward, that's changing here. So it could be like an aha moment that some of you are having, like realizing, you know, this isn't my path, or this isn't what I want to do. This is you seeing things clearly, or seeing the path, Aries, and this is you maybe moving in a different direction. For some of you, that could be what this is. And then for others, this is like some sort of blockage or denial. Maybe some of you didn't want to rock the boat, but that's changing. This also feels like the universe stepping in. So this is that clarity coming in, that awakening happening, and it's to get you to move. So if there was something you didn't want to see, or you didn't want to admit, or something like that, you didn't want to accept something, that is over with. This can be accepting a situation. It is what it is, and you're moving forward. For some of you, this is a legal win. So maybe you were stuck in court or something. You couldn't reach an agreement, or something was going on, maybe with something legal for some of you, and now there's forward movement. For some of you, this is money coming in, a financial offer coming in. But Six of Wands, justice. For some of you, your hard work is paying off. You may be like the center of attention this week. For those of you that go to school or you work, this is like all eyes are on you. You could be also, and I do apologize for the background noise, you could be training someone. You could be teaching someone the ropes for some of you, or for those of you that landed a new job, this could be someone showing you the ropes and how to do things correctly. That's really what I'm getting, how to do things correctly. So this is good energy, honestly. If you're working with another person, if you're working with somebody in like a higher level position, could be like a manager or someone who owns the company, something like that. I see this actually working very well. Even if it doesn't feel like the most comfortable situation, I see this actually going quite well. You've got justice marrying the sun. I really do like this energy. So however you resonate, that tower there in death is pointing to very significant change in your life, no matter how you resonate. This is change, but it's change for the better. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card, Aries. The truth is coming to light, or the truth is coming out. You could be learning something that's like very significant here. And we've got expansion. This says, spread your wings and soar, share your message and shine your light, show the world what you're made of. Yeah, you're definitely shining your light. You're definitely shining this week, Aries. I mean, very, very beautiful energy. You've got a couple of aces here at the bottom. I'm tempted to look at this card. It also came out. It just didn't turn over. So if it resonates, definitely take what resonates. We have flow. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. So it may feel a little chaotic for some of you, Aries, this week, but they're saying just go with the flow. Find your flow. Go with the flow. All right. What is the guidance on the love front for Aries? What is the guidance? This is definitely like a new flow, like a new path, a new way of doing something that maybe you're finding. We've got honeymoon. This card's upright. Interesting. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So 6 of Swords overall energy. And now on the love front, you've got honeymoon. This card for me can point to things moving forward, can point to travel. So if you are partnered, you could be traveling. Those of you that are single, you could be flirting with someone. You may meet someone, but this is forward movement. It's progress being made. So this says extend your lighthearted energy to others. All right, let's see who Aries is dealing with. Who is Aries dealing with? We have Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Libra. Very strong Scorpio here, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Aries. Who's Aries dealing with? All right, we've got Libra, so Libra, and we've got Cancer. All right, Aries, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up for this week, please, Taurus? First card out, Taurus, is the Ace of Cups. Six of Cups, Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Chariot, overall energy is the Seven of Cups. All right, Taurus, you've got the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, well, I'm seeing multiple new beginnings. So I'm reading for some Taurians where you may have a lot going on this week. Yeah, with that Seven of Cups, that's really what I'm getting. Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Eight of Wands. There's some sort of past matter that is moving forward. So if you've been waiting a while for something to pick up steam, this is definitely forward movement. It's definitely things gaining momentum here. For some of you, it's you physically going somewhere. You could be going to talk to someone here with this energy, Eight of Wands. So generally, the Seven of Cups as the overall can be some of you Taurians like feeling scattered, not feeling like yourself, definitely needing to ground your energy. Others, if you were feeling confused, here on this card, you know, he's looking at all of his options. He's in deep thought. He doesn't know which one to go with. So I definitely am reading for some Taurians where maybe you're looking at a bunch of options. This could be in love for some of you. If you're looking for a new job, just browsing, looking at something. I see you taking your time, wanting to make the best choice. So yeah, I would say don't rush into anything. But once I think you make your mind up, I mean, you're a Taurus, so you're fixed earth. So once you make your mind up, that's it. You're going to move forward and you're going to stay focused on whatever that is. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Hermit, the World. If you were going round and round with somebody, for some of you Taurians, I feel like that's over with. This could be you actually working with another person or others as far as maybe blocking someone or something. I'm getting this blocking energy. So if you have an ex that maybe keeps showing up or they're not leaving you alone or something like that, this could be you actually blocking them in some way, keeping your distance. For others, this could be you keeping a distance from someone. If it's not an ex, I mean, really, it could be anybody. Three of Pentacles here. For some of you, I mean, this could be someone at work or school. This is you having strong boundaries. So yeah, for some of you Taurians, this even could be you having like the wrong idea. With the Seven of Cups as the overall, like having the wrong idea. So, you know, having your walls up because maybe you're not sure. For those of you on the love front, you may have options in love, but you've been hurt in the past, and so you're pretty guarded, I would say. I am reading for some Taurians where I feel like you do have an opportunity for love here, that's for sure. This could be soulmate for some of you, could be a higher love. We've got the King of Pentacles here, so yes, it could be a fellow earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Strong Virgo there at the bottom of the deck. We also have Cancer, Taurus showing up here. But yeah, this is love. This is you giving love. This is you showing love. For some of you, it's receiving love, definitely. If you're married, if you're in a relationship, this can be a gift that is coming your way. Or you, Taurus. You, Taurus, could be giving someone a gift. Yeah, this just feels like a lot of love. Passion, but I'm getting like a lot of love here with this. So those of you that are married, those of you that are with someone, or you're reuniting with someone, this does feel really good. You've got the Ace of Wands here as well with the Eight of Wands. I mean, this is passion. For some of you, it's a little bit of like steamy energy. For those of you that are talking to someone, getting to know them, I see a lot of communication, a lot of texting, maybe emails or messages going back and forth. That's what I'm seeing. This person may be at a distance for some of you. You may be thinking about going to see someone at a distance. Yeah, I'm definitely reading for some Taurians where, yeah, I see you thinking about someone. I see you thinking about someone. I see you talking to this person, could be talking to them quite a bit. This is definitely a connection where you can be yourself with this person. You feel very comfortable with this person. I mean, they may even be like your best friend. For some of you, I mean, this can be your best friend. There's a lot of love here, but there's also like a lot of like comfort. I'm very, very comfortable around you. I enjoy being in your company. It's that sort of energy. Others, you could be traveling for work. Some of you, I mean, you may be very, very focused on your work. You may meet someone at work. For those of you doing some sort of online dating, that's also a possibility. But let's get you an additional guidance card. This is beautiful. I mean, you've got two aces. That's fresh energy. But what is the additional guidance for Taurus, please, for this week? I definitely see you manifesting. So if you're someone that is open to love, maybe you've wanted to meet someone. For some of you, you could be manifesting this relationship, this soulmate coming into your life. Others, yeah, you definitely may be feeling inspired. Could be writing something. You could be devoting a lot of time, energy into a project. Something. Could be a business. Something, but you're also following your heart here with this. This is something your heart is also set on. Taurus, what is... Look at that. So you've got nature. It says ground yourself. Find a sanctuary in nature. Connect with the elementals. So I feel like these two really go hand in hand, Taurus. So like I mentioned, generally speaking, it's a little bit more of like a scattered energy. Seven of Cups, not feeling like yourself, which you're an earth sign, you're fixed earth. So this is definitely, for some of you, it's not the most comfortable. It's not bad, but it's definitely you not feeling like yourself. And it's definitely needing to ground your energy here. So they're saying nature, going outside will help. And we've got delight. So if you can do something outside, Taurus, like if you can go outside, eat, sit in the grass, whatever it is, have some fun outside if you can. But this does say count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. So enjoy the present moment, Taurus. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Taurus. For some of you, this is definitely love knocking. We've got playfulness and reconciliation. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I feel like this resonates with the reading very much. So have fun. Enjoy the simple things in life. Count your blessings. Oh, look. Magic. Make a wish. Believe in miracles. Magic surrounds you. So make a wish. For some of you, this could be you manifesting something that is going to make you very happy. And, you know, maybe it is a reconciliation. So if you're a Taurus that was hoping to reconcile with somebody, here we go. So someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, if you believe in past lives, I mean, this can just be a past life soulmate that's coming in. And there's a lot of communication. A lot of communication I see this week. All right. Who is Taurus dealing with? Who is Taurus dealing with? We've got Sagittarius and Cancer. All right, Taurus, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Gemini. What does Gemini have coming up for this week, please, Gemini? Ten of Pentacles, Gemini. First card out. Alright, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, the Emperor. Overall energy is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is travel. Some of you Geminis are definitely going somewhere, going to see someone, or you can always flip that. Someone could be coming to see you. We've got the Fool. Double Aries coming through. So maybe some of you are dealing with an Aries. Could be going to see an Aries, or maybe you have strong Aries in your chart. But this is you definitely moving forward down a brand new path. And so, yeah, some of you, you were maybe feeling a little stuck or a little bored with where you were at. So this is you making a change. So Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands. This is getting excited, moving forward down an exciting new path. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the High Priestess. So listen to your intuition here with this. Your intuition is definitely speaking to you here at this time. So there's a new beginning. The Fool, the Ace of Pentacles. This can be a new job, a new home. There is movement. Yeah, so whatever field, Gemini, you were feeling stuck in, or like the energy was stagnant, you are not happy, this is you making a change. This is you taking action. The Knight of Wands moves, and so this is you taking action. Could be physically going to see someone. Some of you may be like moving up within the company that you work for. You could be going to see your boss. Maybe you're talking to them. Yeah, for some of you, you could be telling somebody that you're not happy or that you feel overlooked. For some of you, that's what this is. Like you're feeling overlooked. So yeah, I see this as something that is definitely working in your favor here. So if you're taking action, taking matters into your own hands here, living in the moment, being spontaneous, just going after something new, I feel like this is good. Yeah, this is definitely like a higher level position for some of you. So like a management position, a higher level position. Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands. This is travel. This is movement. For some of you Geminis, you could be going to see someone. You could be going somewhere and maybe there's somebody around you, could be family, could be a partner. There's somebody around you that maybe doesn't want you to go. But you're very excited. You're very determined with this energy to move forward. So yeah, this is a very specific read. For a few of you, this is some sort of stuck energy, like some sort of blockage, or there could have been a denial. So you may have been told like no, or you may have been in denial about something. So instead, this is like turning and moving in another direction, or trying something new, doing something you've never done before here with this situation. Whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like it's definitely freeing up the energy, and there's definitely progress, there's definitely movement. For some of you, this is you stepping into your power here with the Emperor. This is you taking action, making your mind up, knowing exactly what it is that you want. All right, what is the additional guidance for Gemini for this week? We've got Sanctuary, take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. So for some of you, the message here is to maybe take a moment before you take action. But we do see you taking action. So if you're a Gemini that is taking action, you know, maybe midweek or maybe at the end of the week, this could be you pausing first, or there's the need to maybe pause first. Others, you may want to spend time alone this week. Patience, we've got patience, and it says pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. So have fun. Let's see, what is the guidance on the love front for Gemini? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So for some of you Geminis, things really could be progressing in your career or even like on the home front. But then you also have this other energy here of very much needing to be patient. And so that could be on the love front, worth waiting for. So the universe has someone lined up for you, but maybe, you know, your paths need to cross at the right moment. And so, yeah, needing to be patient on the love front. And you could be moving away from some sort of unrequited situation. So unrequited love, this says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Could be moving towards someone else. Who is Gemini dealing with? For those of you that are partnered, there could be something that you were not agreeing on. So those of you that are partnered, there could be a disagreement here. I'm not saying an argument, not at all. There just could be something that, you know, you feel a certain way about this and your partner may feel another way about that. So yeah, like agree to disagree. For some of you, it's that sort of energy. All right, we've got Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we've got Aquarius. And then we've also got fire, and there's Leo poking out as well. So maybe a Leo, an Aries, or Sagittarius is also significant. All right, Gemini, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Cancer. What does Cancer have coming up for this week, please, Cancer? First card out, Cancer, is Death. We've got the Hierophant, the Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Temperance, the Star, Ten of Cups, Eight of Cups. Overall energy is the World. You've got some majors here. We've got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see. I am definitely reading for some Cancers where maybe you work online, maybe you work from home. Yeah, some of you may work for a large company. That could be ending. You may work from home. For some of you, there could be a change. So, yeah, if you worked for a large company, I mean, that could be changing. Some of you may have just finished school. This could be you starting a job. Others, maybe you work in the public eye. So, I mean, that can be a variety of different things. You may be a star, you could be a celebrity, a star in your own right. But yeah, for some of you, I mean, you definitely may work in the public eye. Others, there just could be a lot of attention coming your way this week. But the overall energy is the World. This is a big achievement card. So for some of you, this is you like graduating, and starting a new chapter. This is a level up. It's also in this position, it's also Cancer, you feeling very whole. And this week, I see you maybe avoiding certain situations, people, energies, just wanting to like keep the peace, maybe wanting to be in your own world for some of you. Could be shutting out certain people or energies or situations. Yeah, and just wanting to be in your own world. This is very much being present. It's enjoying where you're at right now, but for some of you, you are in that process of like starting a new chapter, or there is a level up here, but this is just a weekly reading. And so I do see you just kind of like enjoying the journey, enjoying the moment. Seven of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. You could be avoiding a Queen of Wands. That's not all of you, but for some of you. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords. There's definitely communication coming your way, but with this Four of Cups, I feel like for some of you Cancers, you're not having it for whatever reasons. You know, maybe this person lied to you. Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands. You may have someone around you that lied to you, or maybe you felt avoided by them. You may feel like this person is like keeping their distance, or there's like emotional distance here. I'm definitely seeing communication, but it's a general reading. For some Cancers, I see you not responding or not wanting to respond. Some of you may, but there's definitely like emotional distance here with a certain person. That Queen of Wands could be your energy. And if you were feeling bored, or if you felt like you needed a change, you definitely could be like feeling a situation out. I also see you doing some soul searching here. Eight of Cups, Temperance, very much being guided. You've got Temperance, you've got the Hierophant. For some of you, you may have a loved one in spirit that is by your side right now. So we've got Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Taurus may be significant. Any of the fixed signs, really. I'm seeing balance, moderation being a big theme here this week. So you could be avoiding not just like situations and people, you could be like avoiding maybe eating like unhealthy food if you were, you know, maybe you were like eating a bunch of junk food or something like that. Doing something prior that wasn't the best. This could be you actually like making the right choices, trying to make the right choices. You have a little bit of like a stubborn energy here, but that, you know, that can benefit you. I mean, for some of you, this is more of like a discipline sort of energy. And with Death and the Hierophant, for some of you, this is like your beliefs changing. You may have been like hanging on to like an idea or a belief system, something like that. But this could be you like slowly changing your mind or opening up to like a different way of thinking or different beliefs. For some of you, maybe what you thought was like the happily ever after. So, you know, maybe you thought that you had to have X, Y, and Z. You thought that you had to have certain things in life to be happy. But I mean, that could be changing. You know, maybe you're realizing certain things. For some of you, this could be you figuring out what's important, figuring out what you want, figuring out what your happily ever after is. But yeah, we've got success. We've definitely got success coming up here. Six of Wands, the World, the Star. So make a wish. All right, let's get you an additional guidance. Yeah, for some of you, if you're wishing for recognition or wishing to level up in some way or to move up within the company you work for, something like that. For some of you, I feel like you're manifesting this. What is the additional guidance for Cancer? Delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. So I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe Taurus had this as well. So you may have Taurus in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. But this resonates very much with what I was talking about. Just being present, enjoying where you're at right now. This says count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Healer, you have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. So some of you Cancers, you're healers. You may actually like work in the medical field. Could be a doctor, a nurse. You may help people for a living. All right, what is the guidance for Cancer on the love front? pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So pay attention to the signs that can be red flags. It doesn't have to be. This is saying the signs are cautioning you. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So if you are single, they're saying keep an open mind. You could be dealing with a particular person. Maybe there is red flags there with them. They're saying maybe be open to a different possibility. Someone who's not your usual type. Who is Cancer dealing with? Aquarius, water, and air. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Definitely have Aquarius here in the spread. We've got water, strong Scorpio here as well. And then air. So Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. And there is Capricorn. All right, Cancer. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Leo. What does Leo have coming up for this week, please, Leo? We've got the Queen of Cups, first card out. The World, the Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Page of Swords, King of Cups, Five of Swords. Overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Interesting energy, Leo. You've got the King and the Queen of Cups showing up. So you may be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. For some of you, this could be your spouse, someone that you love, that is significant this week. The overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is you working hard. It's you working hard. For some of you, this is like investing time, energy. Could be working on a relationship. But then for others, this is maybe you very focused on work. There may have been some sort of loss, or if not a loss, maybe some sort of disappointment or some challenging energies that some of you dealt with. Maybe something didn't work out or go as planned. I don't see you quitting though. So even if there was a loss, I don't see you quitting. Yeah, there's something good coming in. There's something good coming in. So if you're on the fence, if you're thinking about like throwing your hands up, Leo, quitting this job, you know, it's disappointing, or this project, or whatever it is that you're investing in or you've invested in, I say just don't give up. 9 of Wands, persevere, don't quit. I feel like success is literally right around the corner here. Recognition, success. For some of you, I mean, this could be you moving up in the company that you work for. There definitely could be a level up here, a raise. This week, you may feel like you're being tested. You could be. For some of you, you may feel tested. You may feel tested. Others, I'm getting like a headache. So, yeah, I'm reading for some Leos where if something's too stressful or it's just, you know, like a big disappointment, I feel like you're throwing your hands up here. Not quitting like a job, nothing like that, but if there's a friendship, if there's like a situation that just kind of brings you down or it gives you anxiety, it makes you like lose sleep at night and stuff like that, I just feel like you're not having it. You could be taking some steps here as far as like finding a solution, getting help. There may be a water sign or somebody who's coming off as a water sign. So that can be someone who's very empathetic, compassionate, understanding. That can be someone who's very generous, helping you. They're coming from a good place. You're coming from a good place. Maybe you're asking someone for help, or maybe they're asking you for help. Could be something like that taking place here. So yeah, if you're on the fence and you don't know if you should ask for help, I definitely say go for it. If you don't understand something, definitely speak up. But there's a lot of feelings here. There's a lot of like feelings going on here. I'm getting the water element. And then we've also got this air. So 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, Page of Swords. This feels a little bit like a headache, honestly, like a headache. Somebody could be giving you a headache. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone who maybe is annoying. That's not going to be the case for all of you, though. For a few of you, there could be a person around you that is maybe annoying for some of you. For others, you know, maybe they're going through some things. This could be someone you're trying to help. They could be going through some things. Maybe somebody is getting a divorce. Or they may have even like did some things that they regret. They could be asking you for advice. They could be worried about their finances, but also their lifestyle, property, assets, things like that. So that could be you or somebody that you're dealing with that's worried. So yeah, this is quite the interesting spread. I was not expecting this. So yeah, I'm seeing like a little bit of a challenging situation. I'm not really worried about it. I don't see this as something that's long lasting. I'm definitely reading for some Leos where it's like, it is what it is. I don't really want to deal with this any longer. Or you don't want this person to deal with this any longer, so you're helping them. Let's see, what is the additional guidance for Leo? Interesting because I'm seeing the feminine over here, quite whole, maybe getting a lot of attention. There's really nice energy here. But then I'm seeing the masculine over here, like stressed out. Maybe this person is newly single. Maybe this is somebody that you broke up with, Leo. It could be. Maybe you're trying to help this person because you still love them, you still care about them. But it's quite interesting how I'm seeing the feminine having some really nice energy, and then I'm seeing a masculine struggling. So we've got magic, make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. So make a wish. This is a wish card. Make a wish. Gentleness. Look at this. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. I mean, this resonates very much. You've got water here. All right. What is the guidance for Leo on the love front? Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Keep an open mind. So this card keeps showing up. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. For some Leos, maybe you're married to someone that, you know, maybe you're very different. If you are single, this is saying be open. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. So be open to different types of people. Let's see, who's Leo dealing with? We've got Capricorn and Leo. All right, Leo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Virgo. What does Virgo have coming up for this week? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Virgo. First card out is the Four of Wands. Wow, Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Temperance. The Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, overall energy, Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is a new job. A job offer that is coming in. Judgment. Could be reading for some Virgos where you're going back to an old job. Or if not an old job, this could be going back to school. Could be learning a new trade. Judgment, the Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Page of Cups. Okay. I definitely see a decision that's very significant this week. I could be reading for some Virgos where you could be changing your mind a lot. You could be trying to make a decision. For some of you, you could be going back and forth, but I do feel like you will settle on something. You will make your mind up, and then you will eventually get there, definitely. But I'm definitely seeing a decision. I'm also seeing an offer. For some of you, this can even be like multiple offers. So if you've been like applying for new jobs, different places, you may hear back from like all of them all at once. When it rains, it pours, right? So yeah, for some of you, I'm seeing like multiple different offers. So that could be what the decision is in regards to. Do you take this one? Do you take that one? For some of you, it could be weighing the pros and cons. But, I mean, this is a seed that you are planting. Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and then the overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. So you are investing in something here, and I also see you working very hard to bring this about or to manifest this, to move forward. Knight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. For those of you that are receiving a job offer, a promotion, it's because you're a hard worker. For some of you, very loyal, very dedicated to your work. You may juggle multiple things. For some of you, I mean, maybe you do your job, but you do other people's job as well. Something like that. I see you juggling. I see you able to juggle, actually. I see you able to block out distractions with this Nine of Wands. For those of you that have been waiting on this opportunity, it may have, taken a while to get here. For some of you, you may have felt like quitting this job. If you feel like quitting right now, don't do it. I feel like there is something beautiful coming in. You've got the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. This is an offer. This is good news. For some of you, maybe a second chance. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles here with the Ace of Swords. So that definitely feels like a level up. So yeah, if you're on the fence, if you feel like quitting, if you're exhausted, just try to hang in there a little bit longer here. Don't give up. For some of you, you may be working multiple jobs, or you may work and you have a family. You're juggling. There's a lot going on. Let's see, let's get you an additional guidance card for Virgo for this week. Yeah, there's definitely good news coming in. If you're trying to sell your home, this can be an offer on your home. Expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. So I've been pulling this card a lot. So you're growing. Things are happening. Gentleness. I think Leo just had this. It says, be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness and speak words of love. But I'm going to go again. Virgo. Guidance for Virgo. All right, you've got nature. Ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, and connect with elementals. So if you can, this week, go outside. Go outside. Be in nature, maybe sit in the grass. What is the guidance on the love front for Virgo? If you own a business, or if you work for a company that like works outside, like a landscaper or something like that, your business could be growing, or the business you work for could be growing. You could be promoted. There could be something like that going on. Guidance for Virgo. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Look at that. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So lots of healing going on. So that's the guidance on the love front. So healing relationships, forgiving, learning. Who is Virgo dealing with? Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we've got Sagittarius. All right, Virgo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Libra, what does Libra have coming up for this week, please? Four of Wands, very nice. Could be reading for some Libra, Virgo, cuspers. King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Justice, 5 of Pentacles, the Magician, 8 of Pentacles. Overall energy is the 9 of Cups. All right. And you have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So a Sagittarius could be significant for some of you. Sagittarius, maybe Libra, another Libra, Virgo, Gemini. Temperance, the 3 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, all right, I'm getting a couple of different things here with this. So for some of you, you definitely could be reuniting with somebody. This could be somebody that you were on the outs with. So, you know, maybe you broke up, or maybe you had a disagreement or something like that. For some of you, you may feel like this person abandoned you. So yeah, you could be reuniting with this person. Others, you could be helping someone, or they could be helping you. With Temperance here though, Libra, I definitely could be reading for some Librans where, yeah, you're like an earth angel. You're helping someone. You may help others for a living. You may be very passionate about helping others this week. Yeah, so I'm seeing some of you either reconciling with someone, or I see you helping someone. 9 of Cups. And, you know, that could be because your cups runneth over. You have everything you need. For some of you Librans, you're living very comfortably. 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups, that's, and 10 of Pentacles. That's a lot of abundance. Some of you, I mean, you may be wealthy. You may have a lot of assets, property, things like that. Your cups runneth over. So yeah, I mean, you may be in a position to help another. That could be a King of Wands. So Sagittarius, Aries, Leo may be significant. Nine of Cups. Very proud energy, but it does also represent wish fulfillment. So there could be a wish that's coming true, Libra, here at this time. If you were wishing for an inheritance or wishing for like a new job or your business to take off, something like that, that could be coming in, because we do see you manifesting the Magician. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Some of you could be starting a job that you're going to be in it for a long time. You're going to be in that position for a long time. If it is a new job, you may already have a lot of experience here. And then for some of you, this could be a legal situation. So if you felt like betrayed or somebody cheated you, it could be a family situation. If you feel like someone cheated you, this is you making change. This is you creating change. You could be taking someone to court with justice. Yeah, for some of you, this could be justice coming in. So maybe you've been in court, you've been dealing with this. So yeah, this could be like a legal decision coming in. Could be going out, you could be celebrating this decision. So yeah, quite the interesting reading. If there was a lack with that 5 of Pentacles, if there was a lack, this is things balancing out. For those of you that had money problems or there was some debt or something like that, I see balance coming in. But let's get you an additional guidance card. It is a very positive spread. Very positive. So make a wish. Libra, what is the additional guidance? Okay. All right, we've got courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. And then adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. So you are going on an adventure. So needing to believe in yourself, needing to be strong, have courage. You've got the Magician here. So yeah. You can create this change. You have everything you need. You can manifest your dreams. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Libra? got let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So on the love front, just let things happen. There could be a new love that's coming in. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So just let things happen. And for those of you that are partnered, you may have felt like neglected by your partner, abandoned by your partner even. This could be you like re-sparking that passion within your existing relationship. Things balancing out in that arena. Maybe you guys are going somewhere. Let's see, who is Libra dealing with? Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we've got Gemini. All right, Libra, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Scorpio. What does Scorpio have coming up? So 10 of Pentacles, first card out. Scorpio. Okay, a couple of tens. 10 of Wands. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Justice, the Chariot, the Star is the overall energy, and you've got the Wheel. All right, so things are about to change. Maybe things have been a little challenging for you and your family, but I'm definitely seeing a cycle end. You've got 3 threes, or excuse me, not 3 threes, 3 tens. I don't know why I said 3. 3 tens, so maybe the number 3. Maybe the number 3 is significant for some of you. Queen of Cups. 2 of Cups. Queen of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you may have been going like round and round with something. Something may have been like on repeat. You could be throwing your hands up with that and just letting whatever happens happen. For some of you, maybe you're seeing tens. So you may see like 10:10 on the clock. You may be seeing threes, sevens even. You've got a couple of sevens here. But this is great change. So stay positive. This is a wish card with the star. Very optimistic energy. But it is also a wish card. And you've got the Chariot here. So this is a very empowered energy. For some of you, you're feeling inspired. You may jump in the driver's seat and take action. I mean, and this could be legal. This could be something important for some of you, especially if you feel wronged, which I did just say that to Libra. So I could be reading for some cuspers, or maybe a Libra is significant. But you've got justice, you've got the Seven of Swords. So if somebody was being shady or lying, anything like that, if they were hiding something, avoiding taking responsibility, anything like that, this could be you taking action here. For others, this is you having a strategy here. You may be a business owner. For some of you, the patriarch of your family. You may have a lot on your plate. I would say don't cut any corners here at this time. For some of you, you have a lot on your plate. 10 of Wands. You may have a lot of responsibilities, a lot going on. Some of you, I mean, you could be a business owner, a businessman or woman. You may have multiple businesses. So you have a lot going on. Maybe some of you feel like cutting some sort of corners or something like that. You have a lot of karmic energy. I would say don't do that. Do things maybe how you've done them in the past, or do things by the book. Try to stay positive. Justice in the Chariot with the Wheel. Something is definitely meant to be. Something is meant to happen, or it's meant to happen this way. If you are a business owner or an investor, for some of you, maybe just financially, you haven't been able to maybe save a lot of money. But that definitely can be changing here at this time. Yeah, I feel like things are going to get better financially. So, yeah, if you've been trying to save money, or you haven't been bringing in as much money as maybe you want or you need. Again, they're saying just, you know, stay positive. You may need to do something different. You may need to like move out of your comfort zone. Try to be flexible here at this time. And, you know, for example, if you're a business owner and you don't advertise, you may want to look at that. You may want to do something different. You also, for some of you, and this literally may be like 1 or 2 people, you may need to copyright your stuff. All right, what is the additional guidance for Scorpio, please, for this week? But I feel like this is your luck changing. It's good karma coming in. It's a positive energy. Things are looking up. Things are about to look up. Change is coming in. So be open, be flexible. What is the additional guidance? Interesting. Polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. Interesting. There can be no light without dark. So yeah, this wheel is turning. So you may have just gone through it. You may have just gone through a challenging time. Courage, you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. All right. Guidance on the love front for Scorpio. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So, on the love front, you may have a decision to make. Could be in regards to a relationship where you have a lot of chemistry with this person. This can be somebody like leaving a relationship, leaving a marriage behind. Yeah, this may have something to do with a divorce for a few of you. Let's see. Who is Scorpio dealing with? Others, if you're single, you may meet someone. You may meet someone that can be the wheel turning for you. Could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. Let's see, who's Scorpio dealing with? We've got Cancer, we've got Libra, Aquarius, really any of the fixed signs. Cancer and Virgo. All right, Scorpio. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have coming up for this week, please? Sagittarius. All right, first card out, Sag, is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles, King of Swords, Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Cups. Overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. You've got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So two aces here in the spread. So fresh energy coming in. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Emperor. Look at this. Okay, we've got some characters here. Some of you may have options in love. So we've got the Emperor, Seven of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. You may have options in love. So yeah, you could be looking at someone new, but some of you may have been married, or maybe you have a family with someone. So their energy could still be showing up. With this King of Swords, you've got the King of Swords sitting there with the Five of Swords. So that definitely feels like X energy for some of you. This person could be trying to get back together with you, or trying to be your friend, or get back on your good side. Yeah, there could have been like an argument. There could have been something that went down prior. Eight of Pentacles is the overall energy. For those of you where this is not on the love front, this really does feel like a new job. Yeah, there could be an opportunity here. So if it's not a new job, it could be an opportunity to maybe invest in something. You're definitely looking at an opportunity here, and this is you feeling inspired. Maybe someone is helping you, trying to help you here at this time. Others you could be working with, like an attorney, working with a professional, a business partner. Some of you Sages, you may be investing a lot of money into something. So for some of you, I see you like investing your savings. Just make sure that this person is on the up and up. We've got the King of Swords sitting here with the Five of Swords, which can indicate a nightmare, like a nightmarish situation, a headache, somebody who is out for themselves. Could be a narcissist, but somebody's out for themselves. So yeah, just be careful of that, especially if you're like investing all of your savings into something. I would just be careful. I'm actually going to pull a card on that. What is the Five of Swords for Sagittarius? Yeah, somebody may want you to agree to something. Let me see. What is the Five of Swords for Sagittarius? Strength, and then I'm just going to pull a card on the King of Swords. Let's see the King of Swords for Sagittarius, please. Yeah, so I would just be very careful. And there's the Eight of Pentacles again. So you've got that Eight of Pentacles twice. I would just be careful, because if this person is trying to get you to agree to something, if they want you to invest all of like your life savings or something like that, it may not work out. Honestly, it may not work out. So just be very careful if you are doing that. For some of you, you may be standing up to someone. You may be standing up to this person. You may be standing up to a bully. You could be cutting someone off or cutting someone out of your life, especially if you feel like they're playing with you or if they're gossiping. Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, High Priestess. So yeah, listen to your intuition. This could be a Gemini for some of you. Could be a Gemini. For those of you that were dealing with a narcissist or dealing with a bully, maybe you had someone at work that was causing you problems. I feel like that's no more. That's no more. So maybe they're like leaving the company or whatever it is. The wheel is turning. So there definitely could be like job opportunities opening up because of that. Again, with the aces, you've got fresh energy and you've got the wheel. So this wheel is turning. If you are starting a new job or going back to school or starting a business, a friend, somebody could be helping you. Let's see, what is the additional guidance for Sagittarius? Oh my goodness. This card keeps coming out. So watch your other signs. You may have gotten this card a couple of times. Expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. So that card just keeps coming out. Yeah, look at that. Discernment is at the bottom. This says, all is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. Look at that. So something could be going on with the King of Swords, or something could be going on at work. The Lovers, the High Priestess. And then you've got the Four of Swords. So that can be you pulling back your energy. For some of you, maybe focusing more on your work this week, a project, something you're investing in. All right, what is the guidance on the love front? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, interesting, interesting. If you're single, you may meet someone at work or school. It could be a romance of a lifetime. All right, who is Sagittarius dealing with? Who is Sagittarius dealing with? We've got Aries, we've got Gemini, and there is fire. All right, Sag, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Capricorn. All right, what does Capricorn have coming up for this week? Capricorn. Ooh, very nice. First card out, Six of Wands. Four of Cups. The Fool. Five of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Six of Cups. Four of Wands. Seven of Wands. Overall energy is the Ten of Wands. You've got the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. All right. For some of you, I'm seeing a weight. Yeah, I'm seeing a weight. Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Chariot, Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands, the Hanged Man. I see the Ace of Cups kind of peeking out there. All right, so there's a wait. Maybe you've been waiting for a long time. Some of you, you're sick of waiting. And so you're struggling. 10 of Wands is the overall energy. I feel like you're sick of waiting. For some of you, you've been waiting for a long time. Yeah, there is going to be forward movement. I'm seeing it multiple times, so there is movement. It's just you're dealing with divine timing, higher forces. I also see a win. I see success, but you know, it's going to happen when it's going to happen. I'm just looking at this card here. Yeah, for some of you, I mean, you're carrying a lot. You've got a lot going on. You may have a family, kids, grandkids. There could be something going on with a home or some sort of family issue. Could be a lack financially, and it's affecting the family. I could be reading for some Capricorns where maybe you're expecting, maybe you're having a baby. And so that is like adding pressure. That's really what I'm getting here with this. Like weighed down. For some of you, others, this is like pressure, feeling under pressure, feeling stuck, but feeling under pressure. With the Five of Pentacles, feeling a lack. And for some of you, it may not even be financially. It may be emotionally. There is Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely an unhappiness here, I want to say. An unhappiness here. Maybe you feel stuck, or you feel like you can't move, or you can't grow anymore, something like that. Or you can't be yourself, you can't express yourself. So this could be at work, school, wherever. You can't express yourself. Yeah, so that's an interesting message. So yeah, there's like a lack here. I really just want to say, try not to stress about it too much. I don't see this as something that is long term. I don't see this as like something major. It's just not. It's not. I just don't see it as anything major. That's for those of you where you feel like you can't express yourself, you can't be yourself. maybe feeling a little moody this week. You've got some Cancerian vibes, so I don't know if you have Cancer in your chart, but you've got the Cancerian vibes. So a little bit more of like a moody energy, especially if you're feeling under pressure, a lot of pressure. Some of you are waiting. You're waiting for this success or waiting for this new beginning, this new path. Could be a new job, could even be like a new home. You've got 3 4s here, which is very good. So 4 4 4 may be significant. You may be seeing that a lot. 4s in a spread are good. I do see a win, but again, I see you having to be patient. Others, this can be some sort of recognition. Maybe you're waiting on like a raise or promotion. Four of Swords, 6 of Cups. This is like making peace with the past. Some of you may make peace with the past, make peace with a friend, a sibling. There could have been something that happened. Maybe you feel like a fool, or maybe you feel like this person fooled you. Something could have went down in the past. This person may want you to see things from their perspective. I feel like you're trying to see things from their perspective, but it's a challenge. So those of you that are dealing with another person, I see you trying to gain a fresh perspective, but it's not the easiest. Let's get you an additional guidance card. So yeah, this is a very interesting read. So 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords. I do see you protecting your peace, protecting your loved ones. Man, look at this. Patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. So don't shoot the messenger, Capricorn. So yeah, I'm seeing a wait. I'm seeing success, but I'm seeing a wait. There also can be an offer on the table that maybe some of you may not want this, or it's not what you were hoping for. We've got imagination at the bottom of the deck. So envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. All right, interesting. So you've got patience, and then you've got this card. So you could be manifesting literally like a new reality, a new career, a new home, a new life. That could be what you're waiting on. That could be what you're manifesting. What is the guidance on the love front for Capricorn, please? soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And we've got religious factors here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, interesting. So if you're single, for some of you, you're attracting a soulmate. You're calling this person in. That could be what you're waiting on. So yeah, that could be what you're manifesting. This could be a very spiritual connection, or maybe one of you is very spiritual or religious. Let's see, who is Capricorn dealing with? We've got Pisces, Aries showing up here. Cancer. Aquarius. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius. What does Aquarius have coming in for this week? Well, look at that. Knight of Cups just shot right out. Got the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords, Two of Wands. Overall energy is the Seven of Swords, Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So a couple of pages here. A child or children may be significant. You also could be dealing with somebody who's maybe acting childish. Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Tower. So I'm really seeing this as like an emotional outburst. Somebody could have been like holding something in, not venting, not sharing how they feel. So that could be you, that could be someone you're dealing with. But especially if you have like a child, a teenager, this can be like an emotional outburst. That's what I'm getting. So they could have been like holding a lot in, and then you know, like one little thing happens and kind of like sets them off. So that is very specific. For others, you've got the Seven of Swords. You've got the Seven of Swords as the overall energy. You've got 3 sevens, so 777 may be significant. You may hear from someone. So this is communication coming in. For some of you, it may shock you. It's out of the blue. The Hermit, look at that. So you may have been in hermit mode, or the person you're dealing with may have been like in hermit mode. And with this Seven of Swords here, you could be avoiding them. So you're hearing from someone, maybe they're apologizing to you, or maybe they're asking you to go out with them, or whatever it is. And with the Seven of Swords, you definitely could be avoiding them, avoiding responding to them, replying to them. Seven of Wands. I see you looking at the situation, looking at the past, and for those of you where you already went through it with this person, you've been there, you did that. They may have played games with you, may even feel like betrayed by this person. I feel like you're just not having it. There's definitely some Aquarians where you're just not having it. This is a no. I see you protecting your peace. Somebody could be trying to extend an olive branch here. So they're maybe trying to get back on your good side, or they're trying to be your friend or reunite with you. But for those of you in particular where you feel betrayed, it's definitely a no. I feel like this is you avoiding them. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Ten of Swords. For those of you where this is a relationship or a friendship that did not work out, I just feel like you don't want to do this again. You know how it's going to turn out. I see you looking at the past, but yeah, I feel like, yeah, you've been there, you did that. This is definitely an olive branch. For some of you, it could be a small offer that's coming in. This could be someone who's just trying to be your friend, or just trying to get back on your good side. They just want to talk to you again. So I'm definitely seeing the communication coming in. Some of you are not going to respond. Others, you may. It's a general reading. You may, but you know, you don't want it to go anywhere. For those of you that are getting into it with somebody this week, I would just watch my words. This can be, for some Aquarians, like you getting into it with somebody getting very defensive. There may be the need to agree to disagree. For some of you, yeah. There is a stubborn energy here, so it could be both of you. Maybe you're both stubborn. But yeah, that may be what's needed, which is agreeing to disagree. There's this very defensive energy, avoidant and defensive. And on this card here, the Five of Swords, For me, this is my headache card. So this is a headache. 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. But first card that came out is the Knight of Cups. So that can be an apology or an offer that's coming your way. Let's see, what is the additional guidance for Aquarius? Past lives. Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. Interesting. So for some of you, the message here, definitely maybe healing your past will raise your vibration. So this person may have done you wrong, but if you forgive them, it's really for you. It's not for them. It's for you, so you can let go of this, so you can heal, so you can move in a new direction. Possibility. Raise your standards. Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. So once you heal and once you let this go, I mean, you have unlimited possibilities. I really feel like this is speaking to a very specific group of Aquarians here, saying maybe forgive someone so you can move forward. This does say raise your standards, elevate your expectations. All right, what is the guidance on the love front? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Well, that's interesting. So, for some of you, I mean, you may forgive this person and you may work it out, or you may try to work it out. And that may not be this week. It may take some time. So I definitely could be reading for some Aquarians where you're separated. You need to heal. You may not be ready to accept this person back into your life. Maybe you will later on. But with this card, it's saying anything is possible. So for others, though, if you're single and you have like a love interest, this person may be very guarded because of past matters. You may be very guarded because of past matters. But for some of you, you do have a love interest, or you will, but you guys are not together. All right, let's see. Who is Aquarius dealing with? Okay, Earth came right out. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Yeah, this is definitely changeable energy. You do have the Tower here at the bottom, but I just noticed you don't have any major arcanas, Aquarius. You don't have any majors. So this is definitely changeable energy. You've got Earth, you've got Libra, and Scorpio. All right, Aquarius, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Pisces. Pisces, what does Pisces have coming up for this week, please, Pisces? Seven of Cups, first card out. Eight of Swords, Hierophant, King of Cups, King of Swords, Tower, Three of Swords, Hanged Man. Overall energy is the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right. This is you, Pisces, definitely protecting your peace. Seven of Wands, the Hermit, yeah, protecting your peace. Some of you may really want to spend some time alone at this time. Death, you could be letting go of something. Death in the Eight of Cups, Judgment. There's a release here. There's definitely a release. Ooh. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, High Priestess. Wow, okay. Okay, so for a couple of you, you could be ghosting someone. There could be something that you're finding out, some sort of truth that comes to light. You could be finding something out. Maybe someone lied to you. This is an aha moment. You could be taking off on someone. Again, protecting your peace. Others. Yeah, I just see you protecting yourself, especially if you've been hurt in the past. You do not want to get hurt again. Six of Pentacles as the overall energy. You may be working with a King of Cups. You may be working with a King of Swords. King of Swords, I see him as like a professional. This could be a lawyer. This could be someone who's coming in and helping you. King of Cups can be someone who's like very understanding, compassionate. This person could be helping you. Or you can always flip that. Six of Pentacles is a very, very generous energy. So if somebody around you is going through something, this could be you helping them. This is you maybe protecting them. You could be protecting your peace, protecting yourself, and also helping another person if that's needed. I'm just seeing what I'm getting here with this. There's definitely a lot of fear, a lot of confusion. This is definitely you grounding yourself here, taking a moment, taking some you time. I'm definitely seeing that. Yeah, for some of you, I see you really needing to like clear your head. For some of you, you may really like being alone sometimes. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there could be some chaos, some drama, some stuff going on around you. I'm definitely reading for some Pisces where you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to be a part of it. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. Yeah, you could be working with a particular person. There could be somebody that is helping you or you're helping them. This may have something to do with a house. It could be that you're working on your house. I've got two masculine energies here. Some of you, though, you're worried about like a loss, or you're worried about something not working out. You're worried. You're confused. You're worried. Some of you, you're really like fearing the worst, and that's really what it is a lot of fear. You've got the Tower and the Three of Swords. For some of you, this is a situation involving a third party. So you could be finding out that maybe someone's married, finding out maybe about a King of Cups or a King of Swords. You could also be enlightening. If you were dealing with a third party, you could be enlightening somebody about another person. So, you know, if you're dealing with, let's say, a King of Swords, you could be letting them know that, you know, there's a King of Cups in the picture as well. It could be a situation like that. So yeah, let's quickly clarify. Very interesting read. I'm going to look at the Tower and the Three of Swords. For Pisces, please. for some of you, there's like a communication problem. So with this Six of Pentacles, what's needed for some of you is like asking for help. Because there is some sort of confusion. There's like a communication maybe problem. Ace of Cups, yeah. Ace of Cups. Let's see, the Three of Swords. There could be an emotional outburst. Now, I just said that to Aquarius, so maybe for some of you, you're dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe you're a cusper. Look at this. Interesting. So, two aces as clarifiers. So, with the Tower, we've got the Ace of Cups. With the Three of Swords, we've got the Ace of Rods. The Chariot. Did you lose your passion for someone or something? Again, this could be like a three-party scenario. Could be leaving or thinking about leaving. Thinking about leaving one person, could be moving towards another. You've got the Chariot here. So a Cancer may be significant. Two of Cups. Yeah, I mean, Chariot, Two of Cups, Seven of Swords. Again, it could be a three-party scenario that I'm picking up on. That's not for all of you, but for some of you. Yeah, look at this. Two of Swords and the King of Rods. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card. For those of you where it's not on the love front, this could be a family situation. There could be some chaos going on. But if help is being offered to you and you need it, take it. What is the additional guidance for Pisces? Dance, move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance, compassion, be gentle with yourself, forgiveness will set you free, see the light in yourself and others. So dance to raise your vibration. For some of you, this King of Cups is you. Maybe you're going to be looking at someone or something differently. What is the guidance for Pisces? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And then children. Your love life is being affected by children. All right, very interesting. So a child or children definitely may be significant. Who is Pisces dealing with? You also could be moving towards someone with a child or children. All right, we've got air Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we've got Sagittarius. All right, Pisces, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys so very much. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are interested in having a private reading, all of my information is listed down below. All right, guys, I'm wishing you a great week. Talk to you soon.